Ti memese.
Base no monka ho.
Evo. Ken. Una say base for no publicly o te de mo kan. O say afi no mo de dwa ato e beto Ken anim. So o medi o manim. Nti se me am ga Ken so o yere ma pani o ma 23 de. Me ntimi 24. Nti o mo de dwa ato ane ba. O na be che so be so ma na o nya de konsu. Na mo me pempen de me so NPP ni. Minim se e be ye den se o be so sa dwa ato e de. So base ni ko se o mo kram se o base mienu. Hey, eja ko base na. No to ti base base. O say
base yes anka win enu mo.
We dem say da bia me nka bia six ka work do we problem. Me dem say there are people a wo mo sebio me na support kakra bi ni yawde bi de o was a party mpani for hwe no mo sesi. Na me dem say party ni wo hu nyansa. O mo hu nim de. Me nua penny kodua mo ne Dr. Bawumia o mo hu nim de o mo hwe amana free. Said ye almost sorry tia Akufo-Addo so tin so tia and personalize galamsey against Akufo-Addo Bawumia no and then na asesa so okay say abro almost Brian Champion Koto Hotel ye who did ma organize labor na ye so mo strike say we a private individual and as a private company you are a private company and you are politically exposed unni hu kwan so kwakoto aban property meboa then say the kind I know aban less the company na so oni ahoden woton nti obi mu anfa sika mechi mu onye na ban fa bi no no fa bi omso omu nti bi da ewura Brian Champion company the nti manager sa na no ya ba ye na yakofa bi ama Ibrahimi recognize what you have to be consistent you recognize what you have to be consistent sabi o treno o say empeja nyina ye dey efirade ho na wo bra ho ase na nyame ye dey e ma so ti me dey kakra kakra say ya me nam station na me kasama party no na me di party ho adanse na me bo party ho deru the NDC ya enje no ni atwe Ghana for adwan ye dey abaso eno na wo so bia hwe na de timi ba power because onye nyina na beti my day I be on the committee that's about 205 of them. I mean people have made analysis almost we say Ken Crawford here 9 pe Brian Crawford here back. I mean bottom line is that you win is one new patriotic party for me that is the most important.
Abusia ene mabom nsem hia pa e de ama lawyer Kwasi Kwatin wono woye NPP ni dishie mapapa na wasan ye wakasamafo edema Kennedy akomprekon Japan nene wababa nsemani abiebie nsemani pa ama NPP amonyokuo won makoma tom yem fise wono ne de woni Kennedy ne tu agina nti de free Kennedy anumu no eno ena wode etudwa nti nensem wo kan ye no wama ye hunu se NPP fo no ankasa no enya de se Kennedy akomprekon Japan bibia sie a odwene se enipa binom akekere ne san gu na chi abɔ ne yam anase mabunu bi edina tem ene ade no NPP amonyokro no da so yade eda na ni so papa pesi ne so number 1 a bibia ni ho no mo a ebetumi ayi Kennedy akomprekon Japan ede no afiri NPP amonyokro nim eni senti de ekobia no sa ena esese eko ya wono waye krado pa se obeboa ama NPP woso no kokoroko amonyokro no asa ba ban mu bio na wo masa ba bagitumi ede o my Ghana akoba bia esese eko na nekwazi kwa tinya akwan ekopie mu Angel na wono mo twetwe nkomo bebre no am ye bisa no fa the base say aba ya odi tu dwa se sa the base nimpo de wonte ase o Kennedy akomprekon Japan wonim ho hwe ne mom ya kyekere de asoa no ka kwa esi kuo bi eno mo ehunu se na ni suade hunu na se na koma ba bia ewo no ene wo mo de ekobenkro ni senti ena wono pese wo te amonyokuo anase wo te kuo bi no maken ba be di animu ne nso ebesi nne Kennedy akomprekon Japan officially onyintum se wono na eba betu frank ade ama the base movement di obi kase Kennedy ena di the base ba ya nokore bia eni ba bia ema ono Kwasi Frimpong Kwasi Kwatin de kire mu se wo mo de sese no omani suade hunu nyina ne se NPP amonyokuo ebeba ban mu bio eno nti Ken obuso boaboa ne ho enti ene tumi a ye chechiche no NPP mu ne ade ne se wo ho na wunya bia ema ne haw fi se committee na ye tete committee de ebia emprempren agina tukuo bi aye paw se de bi ombedwendwene ne nhwehwe bi nti se odi amba mu ana no nkire se NPP ayi oyipamu eye denia aban ne be kaewo na ya ma obabi ama won soso wakakwakwhye ama ne de okanyina ne se NPP ebesa ba aban bi na Kennedy akomprekon Japan onjae NPP woda so ya oda adwene NPP oye bibia no NPP nti NPP fo nka ma koma to me say de woni Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia woni Brian Champon woni oseye wodi twum ene afa engineer kwa benaje Japan woni nyina ka wontra pam ho a de omode ba no ano ode ne papa ya ebeboa ama NPP asako na yenko na yenkotie kwasi kwaten ebra okopie mu Angel na woni yenua ba ebonkomo ne eniema wada na dini de edi kan edit ye pa wadaro ma like video ye ma me mesrew wo de like video no na afa so wo wadwenkyere bia obetimi de aba na obetimi so wa share video no e de ama me nyame onhyira wo pa
and yera kwasi kwaten awaha okasama yera ken akomprekwa Japan oye a member of the New Patriotic Party NPP amanyuku no ona no pay ye ne no edin komoyi enti wafidie no da ha ene na mo adwenhye no mrase dem dika ka kyo no medin ni ohema asachiwa frame haji aguda ne yanku yenim mira memwache mu akwa aba anopay
ohema mejo so kese pa
oh share the link wo
media to my friend
okay minim say odibema on enchekra abusianti also betimi aba Facebook Angel 102.9 na wa maye adin komo ewo honom oba na wa share link na mame na feye ko yenim sa na yes shase no over the weekend enkomo bebre na akoso from both sides of the party tissue wo hwe enkomo bia na no pekra ba yese yesi nipa be se 800 na yayi wo mu free constituency elections a ekoso mu atim se enkomo ahase a ebobo ewo NPP party ni mu ewo mahobo mu di leaders on the party nanim so they can wrestle power in 2028 elections and sem bebre wo ho nti na yatena cd na se twe akonwa me kwasi kwaten memo akwa babiu efie ne party mu boko de
ma me so meje so bio na me so ma ba wa so ye so de ma me so mentia
meje so dodo
na mentia ai arefo ne atiefo nyina o ze mo fidi ekwache pa o nti obia tv ti me de ma honwo wa kese pa se menya kwanya e wa fidi so ne wo twetwe nkomo menu wa twetwe nkomo pa ne bia won kai I bet our videos.
Yes, it's true.
Emma who was a menya sa kwanya ne bio.
Medasi. Na yegusu bo adwuma no a madam mo so na moboa ye ma yenya nsem no de ko. Ma de di kan kra no party mo te sen.
Me nim say ayi abrofo mo ka bi was beyond my pay skill. Me nim say we mi wo ho ahode kra e wo ehun tumi gaza me ka party the mutie but of course my a party communicator and a member of the party
sure
and the party mu yeboko zenanu ya na to ye presidential premise I can before me dey me say obi an be na mejira ewura kompre ko akira na mejira bi say sa abrani prepare mu ho na me dey me susu ye ne say na ho de wo soro pa obetima gitumi ya de ma party and so ye ka amanyosema titru ye sese wa ha no e ka mami nkabu amamu sese eno no enye wo adwen na nko abekire afoforo so ye dai e kire madwen ndu hwa ye wie party for so esusu ye ene onmu nyansa ene omonte ase no ehunu se ewura Dr. Bawumia ne kwa ye dai eyoyi ampa ya ton no pen nti wonu susu ye so ye ton no biwa e be mana ye simple than obi obe dai obeton ye nyina ya sum ayi nyina ye dia akoma kro be dai e be di echi we so you could be a fan of police station elections. We are near your constituency, near your regional, near your national. And I feel quite near the saying such a crowd by a partner ain't chimo in penny for a OGD or Muka see a party by and say, no, but to flabberous upon the day. Nafi, the Academy watching, yeah, nephew, Sabi and Chichimunim Papa, Mubiana de Emma. We are can't wobble strong, so. Sebion penifo se edo ehu enye de enieti na faso na fankano nchese bo tisu ni mede me fanko party de akwese abusia bi ensem so sebi obi eni ho beka na abusia asem e wa bonten obo ha oso na sumesi banya so obi abanye there comes a time where parties goes through phases, especially after you had lost election moko akansi se moko petumi na mudi nkuko especially now the 2 year they are mentime ho asegum uzewa na we bo we kwadu we si we na anya de we si we na o chia bibi Now no media me a football fan pa me follow football. And mo videos me team sports. Na me support Real Madrid. Na your team we 2 years in a film kuyi. Na free players na frustrated. Me nua Mbappe or free PSG in the buy. No penny when that's also about the Champions League. Afi or had and in nua no be free no. Omo ko jimpre no. Esa e de menase poba e de yade ba you have some regrets. And to that would say na decision ko take na papa na say de enya papa. Afi we say we blame we na we accuse we say na anya ni we say na nka say. Those things are very natural in every political party. To NPP, to NDC. They comes in phases, but I can assure you, say, as our face will pass it through. Because you it's soon there. So, or Seneba at the Chiano.
Medasi. Ebe Hala Madrid.
You say, it's even your conformity.
Is it Mohala?
Is it Halaque you?
Moholo.
Is it a holo, but.
All right, Medasi. I feel back to national issues. Yes, said the amamwe ko na wo opposition. Mo bebu maybe that I feel microphone nebu a otin chanya o she. O he Ghana no krese abampapa ba anase baby ekwaye cottage.
Oh, make us say omo say political party dey before about power no. You campaign based on certain promises and ideas. Also oba be you say oba obey you say afi oba ye be measure based on normal we dey o kan no kre one more kan normal bebre so mbe mbeni for so talk do anu ye dey we in America o mo do mutima ba mo homo den ye dey e wo ho but the mutima ba mo homo den wo ho no kwa susu so ye dey e wo ho ani ye wo do muntimi so nya dey e mo homo den ho say pa amanyo sem no ne sebio development is not an event,
sure,
a process. Obi weka say even less than 2 years is too early to judge them. But at least you bet me so after 2 years on the age so near they compare now no after say any so the year
no
me dem say the last be 2 years no and e be free aban mu no and a normal year dey HI. But the first 4 years of NPP they compare the first 4 years of NDC the first 2 years of NPP no they compare the first 2 years of NDC there. Let's just say your boy homo dem pa
change said the aban we yi boy.
Oh, so based on sector by sector,
okay,
item by item.
All right.
E we be fa be to say be education, we be fa health, we be fa transport, we be fa agriculture, we be fa economy. We be training na NPP usually where people mix the link in here say one more fa NPP the 8 years of NPP, especially the last 2 years na if you cover the day eba. No more they are compared to NDC. One more 2 years here omo de ekum. Unma rekuntia. Was the last 2 years ni be fra ban mu no mo ekai. Obu apa mama aduane ni nso de bia. So mama na aduane ni nso be mfiensia. And na bia oyo ni atoro nchemsi. I mean, we cannot also pretend among more some of the decisions you may not get it right.
Sure.
Na be biacha. The yanko yinku ano kayo. So, in these 2 years no kwa no mo kai. No was when you aban no ba wanya dey, wanya hwe, aban no wanya sei. So to be able to have a better assessment and proper comparison, context is very important.
All right.
If I now know 2 years na edi can buy na, they da compare on so dey 2 years.
2017, 2018.
Yes, they da compare on omo de no. Ono mo share in terms of the macroeconomic variables no. So mo kan no makan hu dom so you better inflation of be at 23% the aba say. But first no, o buy first 2 years no, just say fa na say proud to your first 2 years before say about 2017 2015 2016 that said yes the bar say. So you look at the rate and say what my very honest and fair assessment but no crane buy in terms of dollar stability no money added you matimi ayo ho bibi kakra say no there they are objective realities that you cannot hide in terms of everyone say or no more inflation almost say the inflation ba single digit which is good but the difficulty is say one more day omo ye no broni beka say I'm not an economic person but okay kind busa economic for now one more say artificial if it be sterilization sterilization is say a Bank of Ghana and they to sika free room so e to sika free room a sika ho kwatwe sika ho kwatwe ko bi e sika o de be dey e be to enoma na sika wo krom bebre so a na fe obi e timi to ade a eno na afei sika na bu nti obi hatimi ton
ade
ade
to be so demand no was supply estimate increase price
anyhow because the production is also low bibia e ko import nti na ma inflation here the ekoso nti abai buy one mo hye ade ba kwa Bank of Ghana na no mo krata mo de buy ade ba kwa mo estate mo they didn't hide the process of sterilization omo a said that to sika here the free
system ni mo
e one advantage e one disadvantage advantage ni say on paper we ma inflation here the above form. But in terms of practical effect, no, one here no man for no here dey e kire mo. Nti utia one must say oh, am inflation here dey aba form. And by inflation was form but ultimate there. That is a fundamental question. Inflation was form no ko to 1 2 sir. Enka na 20 cedis ba ma say. Say 20 cedis here dey e ma say. Ko to say 2 pace enka na 20 cedis ma say. And net 2 pace no be nya na say. So, you see inflation at that form. But the basic commodities no, one here untimi nya dey entria. So nti eno no say woye obi a wotwie se ene nipa bebre nkan de majority na etuka eko nkan ne bia sabre se bia dollar no wosoro kwa inflation wosoro no ne bia emfa se bia okoto o car spare parts kwa na oto ne sei ene obeto ne sei pa no ne ye ne sei ene obe ne sei dokono ye ne sei no be ne sei. So yes, they in terms of the face value no and on paper no they have some significant and marginal achievement that appears to. But in real practical life, it doesn't tally. So, my mom found new free economy. I found go baby to say, my mom economy no kakransa. Until be my mom found cocoa di.
Okay.
One so inflation above form. But the inflation being a bar for ma sebi you cocoa kuya for ground. Enti man yen say enti omoka. Anto mo cocoa no at the price a kebeboa omo no mo hwan de ahan haram.
That they brought the explanation. One ye kokoton one na come find say dollar 15 cedis. Na ye nim say ye ton one bag na benya $5 what the bar now times 15 na sika na kosro it say dollar about 10 cedis na say oba sika no form and a tools na ye nto into omo the explanation
there openi bi can ask me say reasons just like explanation they have always existed but not always in reasonable forms. Because you got there now, Uba, Urayasum, Bema Dokoba Urasum say, O the D matem. So I'm a reason to continue bonasum, but Sanem Lanen society. Obidu atema say Yasum Boni Ede, so the reasons they always give. Oh, and now on their core world market, no. Initially, no, world market and price that me call could do say, I don't know, I brand a cocoa do so 1 ton. Now we do cocoa go higher, so teba for one fin our cotton. It means that no in terms of your intelligence information gathering. Understanding of the market on your own chassis. I mean free economy ho. Na memra sector be to say ngomesua. What I say. Well, ho de unse ho na me ye ho adwuma. Ti ho de me wo ho nim de kakra. Ngomesua ho nhese ya wo mukai. Wo musu omo be yi ennuane the procurement of food items so be decentralize it. Wo kwa de omo da head teachers no e ka che head teachers ne say omo magi ni nyina ya da ma omo. Because omo say head teachers no influence on nkora no. Head teachers no so omo any procurement benefit bia a wombe ya tonwane de ne ye bitimi kwa katon kwara na sum ehwehwe omo sum so omo nkoto abama NDC won mo koto ma omo baaye enne me no ka say procurement of food items na ka say enwane ye so omo ye dede ho ahoni no enne ye mo amfa ma head teachers no they are outstanding areas ko omo ntimi ye the NTI na no to say offense Charles for ne head teachers ne say won ma hwe omo tima ye da close school so if you pick it sector by sector, who say and why we bring kuyi. Now no ye the ambulance ko ye omo di atem ka hu ye hu sem dede. Enye na eno na no makofa say abobo ya toys ambulance bia afo mo defend. So nti no money be brave.
But chomo say nya ambulance.
Na dey.
Vehicle I do omo be konkrasi aka ntimi nko. Na omo akwa provide health care.
Nomenclature.
But omo mfa nipa ntum.
Nomenclature ambulance nje say nipa nko an dem. Nomenclature. Nomenclature ye name din to and ye say dey.
But we dey nipa na kra.
Nti omo friend say.
Omo di nro ni.
It's just
a vehicle.
Na ye say dey no so ye vehicle.
I do omo koba.
Then if they are providing vehicles they should provide advanced vehicles. No, but I'm just telling you how the standards have been reduced. Ana enyo mwa uze no kure ni enye ne na bibia ko ye bibia Ghana for hold NPP to a higher standard than the NDC. So enye ne na bibia nti ade akufo ado ya yemfa nche no mahama ya e be de be mama one clear instance say mote galamsey hu nkomo
ani
galamsey hu nkomo be ye nkomo titiriwa to the sense a whole organized labor na ka organized labor your mind adwuma ye fu nyina ono ono nyina asore se won mu tie atua e wa ban no so se obi a de ne nkuku ne nkaka ye de eto obi a adwumadi a odi e ma ban no wo de to why because yes galam say mesi matena radio so so omo se ye wo nkwara na ebi kwa ti bo ho mienu ebi na bo ho mienu yensu oni ho ahwani sei okay ewura mahama wo se won mu bo mo cheche the campaigns of the NPP omo ye galam say menuaba ohima omo baye akosi sei what I say campaign ben ya che no wan na yesi won na ye galamsey so ene ye baye the difference between galamsey and NDC for galamsey ne say MPP go galamsey and ye say ye nyina no won mo say na dey was only at the top level but won mo baye kura dey you could see say now won decentralized galamsey na ma whether top whether down afi kura dey ati se kura the galamsey no mo ka ho asem has rather been worse. The only thing the NDC has been able to do when it comes to the galamsey conversation is they've been able to manage the media space so well. They've been able to manage the media.
Are you sure?
Yes. Now they're there now, sir. They've been able to manage the media space so well. Say, I don't know who could quote. I mean, we understand the politics we play in this country. Nobody is saying, say, media, come. But so adia wo original bia wo fake adia wo fit bia wo tuntum so nti ebi wo ho so they also sell their credibility said here wo mo sorry ti Akufo-Addo so tie ne so tua and personalize galamsey against Akufo-Addo Bawumia no ene de na asesa so okay sa abra wo so Brian Champon Koto Hotel ye who did ma organize labor in IS so mo strike say we a private individual and as a private company you are a private company and you are politically exposed unni hu kwan so kwakoto aban property meboa yen sa de kan I no aban listen the company na so oni ahoden woton nti obi mu anfa sika mechi mu onye na aban fa bi no no fa bi omso omu nti bi da ewura Brian Champon company the nti manager sa na no ye ba yen yakofa bi ama Ibrahim me Ibrahim is somebody I admire on principle. I feel or born homode for somebody to build a business up to this level. I don't care whether it's NPP or NDC. Kennedy na menenam.
Okay.
Kennedy obi enyuma. Nti obi o ye enyuma bia me de metenase me penasem. Nti I don't doubt the competence and capabilities of Ibrahim. Da man ya wanya no me support no 100%. Nti what the enfonso onye dey anymore. Name on principles should not be seasonal. Ade a hu say Akufo-Addo time enye no. You cannot today tell us say what the under woman.
But are they the same? Ibrahim Mahama and Onia Bamuna Sabreno na Brian and Minister of State.
Are you suggesting to me, say, between Brian and Ibrahim Mahama in the two respective governments, Brian was more influential in government to the extent that he had more control on cabinet and the president than Ibrahim Mahama, who is a direct
Ibrahim
brother
Mahama
to
mentioned Nanado's name that the process started from him and no crime the Kamane the first endorsement.
It doesn't change. No,
when the process
it doesn't change anything.
And are we also saying say unuya a politician now, a businessman say bibi wo honma unuya no cry buy now what started processes now you are even far advanced it was say jifu
Ohima first of all
me jira
Ohima first of all and they say anglo go for say Takwa na one of them one so on renew me I am for nationalization and say yeji for a new foreigners say local people. I am not against Ibrahim Mahama controlling that mind. Say Beji Ghana, say you mind see Anglo good. If South Africa for Mudi any rough. Yes, you can't add on basis of
exactly.
Intermediate. Say Beji now Pamana, and he has the capacity to do it. I mean, because you got it. Be a major be a mebonabaso. And I will not pretend and sit here say MPP nintin. I doubt say be a papa any capacity. Ibrahim Mahama's engineers and planners have capacity. Many problem. But so what you say Ibrahim Mahama's engineers and planners have capacity so much when it comes to the hotelier business, you cannot also doubt Rock City. So almost then a Rock City there's so now where do you That's why I'm saying that principles are not seasonal. See a protected local businesses. They say a company like, for instance, Labadi Beach Hotel, Resort, openly, they went to the market that they need support. And a company, they said Rock City Aba, we individualize it. They didn't buy a champion room. I am a lawyer. What I say? And I know that companies have separate legal entity from their owners. Or no, Brian, the company in raw legal terms, just like Ibrahim Ahmad, engineers and planners, legally is not for him. But yeah, but could you my say, yeah, boy, mining na. Then about could they who say everything is right. Said yes, who say Ibrahim Ahmad, it is possible, a dear Bibia and teach my home, provided he has the capacity now. We should extend the same criteria to any other person. And yes, sir, a big couple of say, a baby dear or bar, we don't have anything wrong with it. No, when I start free, when it will always start from somewhere. It will always start from somewhere. Now the civil servants are Omoya Juma or Labadi near the Ombe initiative process. No be an NPP. I don't know what they are saying. Cassiano, so NDC for NPP, ND start free NDC. Those things are completely illogical. I try to justify. The point is that principles are not seasonal. We say I buy the boat and one that is buba. So what's me and farm what dia you buy in yai. That's my principle.
Me that say. I was here for many abema kwesi also your kwesi me kwesi ntine ne ne kwesi adam you know kwesi kwate e na ye din komo oye NPP ni ba mapa okasa edema NPP amanyoku no ono kroya san kasa edema yewura akompre kon Japan se obeko president so wonko okasa ma no one no ene ye adwuma ye din komo afa Ghana ho ye din komo awura party nim na ye hunu de ekoso na no pay mame san emra NPP amanyoku no musisi a appointment mudi kan ye now the total appointment aban we ye said de na wubu nkonta na wo kire se ye fa bibia e was on the scale no ye share the timing first year any first years of the NPP na ye fa first years of the NDC ye fa entoto ho the number of appointments that were made and this appointment any omo performances o de toto ho a wo ni say
in terms of appointees, yeah, no more time. And the credit me, I'm for a sizable number of government. Say a form, and you can say, I mean, some of the repetitions say it be a 150 ministers, 120. Obviously, on principle, you need to say about for my head. But you see, me and Nada who say a lesser number of appointees will automatically means efficiency. You can still have lesser and still mess up. I say more less appointments, more less, which is not even the case because they have found a way to be a critically different roles and different positions for them at the presidency. So practically in raw terms, no compare, their numbers are even higher than ours. But in terms of output, that's why I wanted to set the context to say the fact that there will be a less number of appointees and will be efficient.
But at least will save public purse.
No, it may not necessarily be so. You can have less and spend more.
That is, you can.
Yes.
But in reality, so share ministers, you chat about 40 ministries and appointments and from 100 plus to 60. Now we share minister being the deputy, the allowances and the car. What did you so much bet me? I say at least we've saved something.
No, you see, Mamenka Samicho, those ministries, the only person that changed, the ministries are the same. No, nothing has changed about the ministries.
Sure.
Maybe is the Nipana or more Eberman. But I say, in the case we want ministries in Nipana, they still work within the same service. But that is not even my point. The argument I may make, can I say, okay, under the ministries, maybe I will say were far system ministers, but at the presidency, Nipa said almost see but the point is say. The numbers may not necessarily reflect in efficiency. It's a PR gimmick just to create an impression. Say, and I like Mahama for that. He's very also bad for two things. One, name cleansing, and maybe to create generational wealth. And as a family generational wealth, maybe.
Is that how you see him?
That is an argument from people. Say
and you, what's your argument?
You see, I as of now, I cannot conclusively say so. I need more time because the reason is I work normal. Okay, PDS. So I'm gap be no money in Kofo in but Daman there's nothing, no problem. Jobu on Tiasa Baka also any only pace come on but I don't want to subscribe to that view. I'm a lawyer, I speak with evidence. But I mean those are the speculations that people could say. I don't want to subscribe to that view. But at least there's one thing that I can confirm, that he came for name cleansing. Or by so but tinny ho. Nti I say, I mean, it's nice. Ghana for
isn't it a way Ebemanaya things right?
No,
if indeed he came for name cleansing, then he will be doing the right things.
And I make us say, "How do you born abaso?" Oh, so who say? I say, "Who camera? Who say go for? Oh, they are Chelsea for the police for." I mean, Mahama is the hope that humble nature.
Is that the cleansing you talk about?
Oh, I mean, and you're bad, but in terms of significantly, can we say a normal 5 people have by I who say what they compare to your DNA. One more idea I had the BIS from quite their breast. That's what I'm saying, that the context is the first 2 years.
Okay.
The context is the first 2 years. And again, even it predates the first 2 years. What message do you inherit? That you needed certain numbers to cleanse. What I say. But you need you two more principles say in terms of the numbers we need there. For the purpose of the of public image in there, almost so much of numbers, even though they are considered baby, but I mean it's fine.
But I say, I was say you didn't come out. Now you're party him, NPP party him.
I always get baby as a moment.
My appointment be aba. Ama yera Canada compare kwa Japan di wom. Initially, appointments ne buy about 2 hours, and you a statement that circulated for a while, and son had to say you fake, say you compare kwa Japan credit demand no were rejected, and after you say a fake. Was he consulted before the appointment came out?
Jadi come, I'm more a party in Benin-Fabaso.
All right.
Me who is almost there, or won't I the party na Shomonsa, and you won't who him there. I will any how quite fast, yes, it's a party. I mean, some of the media people have reported said Dr. Bawumia appoints person A or person B into this. And then, before me by me can't crack down on the appointment. Say a National Council and the National Executive Committee. On no more day, and the event say a party's decision. But of course, Dr. Bawumia a member of the National Council, and one can say or not. But I mean, for purpose of education, it is a party's decision, not necessarily one individual. The America say any individual decisions or it's not maintain one send them and as be back. I found question. So we have a candidate to market. So it's a party's decision.
Okay.
Remember my basso. Or change the moment they buy almost say it's part for the rebuilding of the party. Now appear in terms of sector by sector, how to communicate policies to the ordinary Ghana.
Okay.
I mean, I congratulate them. When this is now they buy social media also
exactly, that's why I'm coming. Yes, I want to make no say. Mahu the list people like Abronye DC or Munyine D womb, but within him not to undermine Abronye. But Mahuni my TN all trances be then some kekabi. Yeah, sometimes so tia you greet party chairman. Now
Mami answer they say no crane me who comments ni bi wo ha. Even though I don't agree fully, it makes me more humbled. The reason is say sometimes I feel my worth has been overrated. Me say you santiachem domia brasa be ko fom of say that dear ho reja enum ni ade kwa so na nanoma we be si dwom na odi mi kasa akwaje ndie because so na ya brante na mo ba mo beton bi enya sika to bi ama ne ko bi na mo de ko vufu sabre sase enum ni ade mo de bi mo de mu etutu domoni ade
na manyo
so bia wonyini ma wonya experience etutu domoni ade ko konkruma abatne abaye ne ehun ye twa bi edi ti kakra sa me kai man bia no ne me nana enya kasakasa no ka chense nkurasefo asefo efia krachi ni bia ne efia obi anya banketua, which was true then. Now that's to give you a picture of efia me dem free mu. Now, me kai said, me 2001. I was very young, very young. Now, or call was on anyi. Now, a teki time I me about after 21 years. I be a Ministry of Education. Then I make her henna and just kakotona. A bushani no be antimanto and none per se. Then me resa a brantiano corano. Na and then you say, hey, I don't know for Kwasi Anto new patriotic party a committee so. I don't know which is not a comment only said. I feel people genuinely wish me well.
Sure.
And maybe the people genuinely appreciate a normal name the Medibo party. But no crane one, it makes me humble. And I also besides, hey, is my worth not too overrated? To the sense say any party post picture. If you don't face consequences, it means you are dividing the party. It means you are not giving regards to meritocracy. It makes me more humble. But no, I also honestly believe one more also are equally competent. Me better hey, so be answer mommy. Me and the music of petro here buy. As a party who done the party who you me who say you don't necessarily need to be given row A or row B or row C to be able to deliver and work for the party. But on the other side, no, so also any kind of home. You see, there are people who may see yade. They believe say in a party system like this, they should reward meritocracy. When meritocracy is jettisoned near Nuswa, na public trust in leadership near the echo form. And that is where a friend say sacrifice and patriotism for parties and even nations died. So people may have their own views in terms.
Were you expecting to be on such a committee?
Let me put it this way. I was contacted, say Ken Sideno, say as part of Nkabomutino. Yeah, Jumama Ken no. Memuano. Kayaso yemboy who fa edimra no mu ebema edwumadi bia yede ediama party no. I of course reasonably was around the conversation of the committees. And when some commodity go behind the scene, reasonably you expect to say, oh, even in the spirit of harmony and unity, not necessarily question party, but in the area of say can crawl for one would have expected some level of acknowledgement. I think that is the expectation I had on Ken's side. Not necessarily. I don't need be appointment per se to work. When I make us a two-way, you need fried rice that. And to watch Naka say, was you got in Quata, Domia Brandy Banchapisia, and Yamete. Because
but at least you were expecting some level of appreciation from your camp.
No, not necessarily. Because the context is very important. And you mean I'm say, you're two about you in home. South Africa. And Penia, which name I shall leave on mention. I don't think I have his permission to do that. But Penipa, party Penipa. Oh, can who be? Oh, make a decision. Kasiapa, communicative party decision. Was it? Uncroft young Kamuni now. Intimidate say, Sabotage. So that will be the only basis. You reasonably have an expectation for the group or requesting Mudia day. Say young K when you're day in Mumuno. But no credit say, let's never buy a party in penny for me and answer for power. They are very capable. What now say?
I like you.
Omi and answer for power. Omi who answer him, dear. Omi so, was he watching the beer? Now who are they waha? We ma who are they there waha? And there, any committee necessarily may not be working team. The committee they be more transfer drink. Say, Ezibia agriculture Jennifer Queen will hold him there say ba kasane agreg ho obeka ho asem ampa so he has been speaking a lot of matters me am of a bright one quite na need di ho nkobo so woni kwesi bo twenu mu nkoya adwuma omo beye ye na kire so metima ka ho abom ele amada ku lesson time no ka na adwen kire ken there so this is one ken na ku ya ba go so nya adwuma na bi e mo maka bom nti o sere anti I mean, bottom line is that people should not be disappointed over my absence because me myself, I'm not disappointed. And it's not about knowing my worth, but it's about feeling that my worth has been overly hyped or overly appreciated. I like to be at the background in a very humble posture. You recognize what you have to be consistent. You recognize what you have to be consistent. You Treno was say. Impage in day if you rather now all brown was and I made a mouse. Timidity kakra say ya minimum station, I make Kasama party no, I may nip me deep party what I say, I may bo party who the rule, the NDC engine, near Trigana for a day, abaso. And none was so be near the timidity power. Because on any meeting my day, I'll be on the committee. That's about 205 of them. I mean, people have made analysis almost to say, came crow for a 9 pay. Brian go for you about. I mean, bottom line is that you win is one new patriotic party. For me, that is the most important.
after before the appointment, before the appointment, Mira Ken, honestly, a consultant, that was the question. On no one casa in the personality, a friend, and any didn't come more. A saying,
yes, may a very forward-looking person. Ana de muedino. O say on penny focus team say de muediamo when ye dey enimko. De way enim na ye dey edoso.
Nye de bia to de bia de see nra no wa hwe no a foforo besia wo mpe.
But say party sem no ho. Penny for say akoye say bese panic na ha ba yeta se ba nyansafo. Obi abanyo. What I say? But untimi nko na wo fa ase asema ba no akofa dewru na mo fa ase we di onye mo fa ase we di enfa ntum no ho bi wo fa ase. So enti ni nyina de nyansa ye dey eto ho. Me make can say what is most important say me so akwala kro say ye funu kra te say NPP ate committees bi. Enti ewra kan so ye dey.
Because me person me say afterwards no onu when ni di nkomo.
Ken I meet Ken almost every day and even enura kra na ye wo moving pika ne say Mother's Day ne so ye ko na yire ho na ya ko lunch ni ade. And I meet him every day. Last Wednesday me na the Champions League. Thursday, then when Friday, I was there. And Saturday didn't mention. And not crying and when you only meet time be a dim come on some
so
of
was
this.
he consulted before his position? Or is this the position he was promised?
You see, I don't want to personalize it on him. I want to believe say neck and then National Council or more no who say ni pass a wo a hunim dear. And a party adjuma I say soldier juma. See a befri or yemfri or abribia, you should be ready to work. He
wasn't called, but he's okay with the position.
Okay, he's aware.
He was aware.
No, he is.
But before,
I'm choosing my words carefully,
and I am too. Was he aware? Was he aware? Say the name. And I'm pounds maybe I can't say I don't know. Because Ken is not just any ordinary personality. Yeah, the next committee who me I would expect say yeah, man who didn't communicate where he would want to help.
Well, Ken is not really bothered about that. Whether say be a informal or say informal, he's not really bothered about that.
But it would have been better.
And then they said, "I say party you and I say your friend I hear you. Who you're that? So they be you just keep doing better." What I say.
So he has accepted it for the sake of the party.
No, he's not made his position on it. He's not made a position on it. Yes, that one I can confirm. What said not to committee to say. What?
Say dear what?
Yes, why?
No, say not on him from the beginning.
Oh, so what? Young man, say he's in the known now. I mean, kind of because. Many a Rebbe interview.
Let's may you the question I do baby nurses.
Rebbe was some can. What I say, he's in the known.
He's in the known.
He's in the known. That is the most important. He's in the known. So that committee. So, but no can baby and this is any focus. I don't see any focus, but his attention is a bit divided now. His attention is not really fully political. We say trouble or call around so baby nyuma. No, okay, say your trauma no yan trauma no nyuma no person yede obi. But Bawumia also believes in job creation. Ken believe in job creation. Mahama believe in job creation. President Mahama. And he say NDC na also NPP na also. One of those young kwanoma or the cry day about for day or yede obi timi bia. Nemre so ano yede oko. Tia trauma no yan trauma no be bia the focus na attention be bra ko die pa nyuma na no be enje kra be some 2-3 months from now no pre September go to me say ya launching a juma we say the be also be boa mabunu no akete a lot of jobs. That is where most of his attention has gone. And now also we know him say Sebio sikasem no yi pa or tade boa party. That's what he known for. Ties okoye juma ko elections wa boka okoye juma na wunya skani bebra na fe ahoden ne ba party no so hia bi ese opposition now they are there o they abeboa as to whether say appointment no obegia tuma na say wonye ntumu no eno de say Ken so nyakora he's an adult, he will make that decision.
Okay.
Mprebu or how to me hwa dia ka say ati we de enipa hunu say metima ayo na mo mimi nso se mu say ebrewe mu asmesi ana obenti na wo hu nim de e wo hu nyansent mu fanya de ema no so no jobs and his employment be committee. I'm not so sure of the exact nomenclature. But I mean, he's a job man. He's a job creating man. But for all you know, his job creation is not on policy centered. It may be say a practical job creation. To which Maka so as soon as you are not been to the one who named the manager day and your but to so I can say when you where the miam person may that decision he's not made on car once on Kasai or Eddie or can once a man, your magana for United at say, see, now say Hannah. The one crata by say so I rejected the in free catch. Kent we so no Nabena Ubu who can so I used Ken the best work can be a worker. That's Ken. Ken doesn't need to hide understatement or anything.
Things change, it's good that one way who say I'm in few or
no in few no. Statement be a crime na me issue man. No issue. Na on consign letterhead kwanku issue that sorry the signature letterhead be after that unless it's purely business. It is not coming from him. But officially he's not made any decision on it.
But we shouldn't be surprised if it comes.
So obey an answer. And then mean to decide man or decide and I wait my Rebecca wants some
because me that's some one me baby I like that.
I didn't mean you the America was
that's because see call final West Sabrea must start with elections because who say say takwa ho baby nipa 800 and a polling station elections near disqualify or more. These are the issues ya na de tokwa any municipal eba party we final West to your party.
I mean, like you rightly say, it is reported. Said Takoho baby. Mean all the facts, so I may not be able to speak to it. But the mechanism speculatively, no. Say sanity dia bianhwena entutuni because party near the any panel the ayo. A go face for almost say well about good business every ounce counts. Nti do sakura bogo dumuko edify team ebecho. Sana manyo semne ede etie. Bibia obi account na no Mr. Chamatin ko yo so munya no man ko ebi so yemfa ne bra okoye no wan renew but odom no bi kura ka se onu kura ndi ongoto aba ebe haye so party asebio a former general secretary etimi efrim mu sensen bebre so ene sinkofo bi so base so ne ade almost mentem ho asane kakra and at a time like this and there's a very crucial period for the party.
Base no monka ho.
Evo. Ken. Una say base for no publicly what dey omoka. Omo say afi no wo dey dwa ato ebe to Ken anim. So o medi obanim. Anti say me am guy Ken so oyere ma penny o ma 23 there. Me ntimi 24. Anti wo mo dey dwa ato ane ba. Ona be che so be so ma na onya dey konsu. Na mo me pempen dey me so NPP dey. Minim say ebe ye den say obe so sa dwa ato dey. So base ni ko say omo kram say wo base mienu. Hey, Ajako base na. Not what you base. O say
base is an kawini no more.
We don't say there be me can be 6 hour can do a problem. Me dem say there are people or more sebu menasepo kakra bi ne yawde bi de e o say party mpani for hwe no mo sesi. Na me dem say party no hu nyansa. O mo hu nim de. Me nua penny kodua mo ne Dr. Bawumia o mo hu nim de o mo hwe amana free.